Hello world, Austin Farnsworth here. This is the first of hopefully many devlogs I will be making. Today, I put out patches for both my games, and I'd like to just briefly talk about each and my immediate plans for both of the projects going forward. First of all, I want to thank everyone in the Superlife Discord for constantly reporting bugs. That allows me to squash them and get fixes out to you all as quickly as possible. I got a report on a little typo about an hour before the patch, so I was able to squeeze that fix in at the last minute. Today, in addition to fixing a few bugs, I also wanted to make your lives a bit easier with the going forward update. Personally, I like to play Superlife while doing something else. I'll usually be watching TV or YouTube or listening to music. This game has always been intended to be grindy, but not overbearing. So now that the game is done, I want to go back and smooth out certain aspects of the game. Something you might have noticed is that the beef cows now pay out considerably more, and Cookie Clicker now can be completed without clicking a single cookie. I reduced the requirements for ranks dramatically, but one thing I've heard is that minigame score was still a pain to complete. To combat this, I increased rank XP on Space Blasters. Each wave used to only be worth 1 point, and I'll admit that was insultingly low. So now, every wave is worth 10 points towards your minigame score. You also get an additional point for every 500 points earned in the game versus it used to be 1,000 points. And the same goes for the Carnival game. 1,000 points per minigame score has now been reduced to 500 points equals 1 minigame score point. Remember that ranks are designed to be progressed over multiple prestiges, and for minigame rank score, collecting all coins in the sewer minigames and scoring secret goals are both good ways to earn progression. Finally, I hid 3 new chests containing candy vats that will hopefully help speed up your empire. The game might be done, but that doesn't mean I'm dropping support. If you find any bugs or have any suggestions, I'm always open to adding more to Superlife. With all that out of the way, I want to talk about my brand new game in early access. Battlejacked is a battle simulator that takes the simulation theme and runs with it pretty hard. It was developed mostly by my friend Jacob. I helped him along the way, but I've just recently switched my main focus to working on it full time. What interested me about this project is the ability to play the game as an RTS or an action game and seamlessly switch between the two modes. We still have a ton of work to do to make it look, feel, and play even better. I also want to try and synergize the modes of play even more than they currently are. The reason we launched into early access is because with a game so open-ended, we thought it'd be best to get player feedback throughout the development process. While there's plenty of content already, we know it's a little rough and have so many ideas for future content, with a pretty aggressive roadmap, which we'll be sharing more about in the coming weeks. The plan is to be updating the game every 2 weeks, but we decided we would patch today, only 1 week after launch, because we've been working on a lot of really good stuff that makes the game so much better. That said, these are all small things planned for next week's patch, so that update might be a little lighter now. After that, you can expect a small update, then a larger update, then a smaller, then larger, repeating in that order, approximately every 2 weeks until full release. So then, why update today? Well, we fixed a nasty bug with combat that could lock up your character and made the game pretty frustrating if you encountered it during trials. We also made various other changes to the combat that should make the gameplay feel a lot smoother. Something that I've been pushing for a while was improved death animations, and I think we've come up with something that looks really good. Before you died or killed someone, you would fall over and it'd break into a couple of triangles. Now, as soon as you kill someone, they shatter into digital dust. For the few of you on the Battlejack Discord, you will know that we had a poll in which we asked you what kind of cheats you wanted to see added to the game, and the winner was confetti headshots. So now, as soon as you unlock this cheat, a burst of confetti will shoot out of the opponent's head each and every time you get a crit. Another thing that we added in this update was floating damage text, which helps give the player an extra layer of feedback. We added a lot of new trials, including the Rank Up series. We also know that some of the Pro Series trials were really challenging, so we split the series, adding those super hard ones into an Elite series, and filled out all of the series with even more trials. One pillar of the game that we think is sort of lacking is simulation mode. It does what it needs to, but not much else. We will be focusing on that mode in the next few updates so that it can offer a truly unique experience. Today, we're adding in the simulation faction, which gives you access to practice dummies, as well as lets you play around with the hacker unit from Domination. Thank you to everyone playing our games, and we'll see you next time.